Well, it's senior day from Reynolds Field, and the Salve Regina women's soccer seniors were just honored moments before kickoff here. Congratulations to Carly Pala, Nicole Gorgeous, Abby McMackin, Catherine Stimson, Natalie Labella, and Delaney Maxwell. The 6 seniors are all in the starting lineup today, as well as Kayla McLaughlin, Emily Zimrello, Molly Leary, and Amanda Bentz. And goal for the Fighting Scots is Giselle Mazzo. This is her 11th appearance of the season, her 10th start. She's 5-3 with 1 shutout. And Carly Pala for the Seahawks. This is her 13th start and her 13th game played. She's 6-6, as the Seahawks are, with 1 shutout. This is the 31st meeting between Salve and Gordon in women's soccer. The Fighting Scots have a 20 wins, 8 loss, and 2 mark against the Seahawks in the previous 30 contests. But the teams have each won, lost, and tied the last 3. The Seahawks haven't scored a goal against Gordon since 2015, where they defeated the Fighting Scots 3-2, and that was their last victory against the Fighting Scots. And the only player still on the field from that game, Abby McMackin, scored a goal. And the Seahawks will move as Labella gets there, and it goes to Catherine Stimson. And Stimson is knocked away by Ashley Steele, and she plays Devin LaCroix. LaCroix finds Lexi Potter. And here's Gorgeous to Zimrello. Zimrello looking for McMackin. She finds her. And McMackin plays it to Maxwell. Maxwell lofts over for Stimson. And Giselle Mazzo will come out and get it. Giselle's a junior from Frisco, Texas. She attended the Prestonwood Christian Academy. As she punts it to Ashna Steele. Emily Rodriguez knocks it out of play. It'll be Natalie Labella, a senior from Norwalk, Connecticut. Gordon currently sits 3rd in the Commonwealth Coast Conference with a 4-2 record. And the Seahawks sit in 6th with a 3-3 record. So a win for the Seahawks today would push them up in the CCC standings with 1 conference game remaining. The Seahawks will play Nichols, who is 0-7 in CCC play, 3-11-1 overall. So a big test for the Seahawks today, see if they can come out of here on senior day with a victory. And it's controlled by the Fighting Scots. Here's Ashton Steele's cross, and Paula gets there. And Paula possesses it now. And it's controlled by the Fighting Scots, and it goes to McMackin. McMackin dribbling through the middle, and she's stopped. And McMackin is fouled. The Fighting Scots are coached by Chuck Brenton in his 4th season. He attended Gordon. And the Seahawks are coached by Jane Walsh. She attended Keene State, and she's in her 4th season as well, as the free kick is delivered in by McLaughlin and knocked out by the Fighting Scots. Zimrello keeps it alive. Here's Lexi Potter. Potter moving forward. Zimrello gets there. And here's Nicole Gorgeous. She looks for Catherine Stimson down the line. Stimson gets into the box. Here's a chance for Stimson. And she's tripped up, and it'll be a corner kick for the Seahawks. It'll be the first corner of the afternoon for the Seahawks. It'll be Abby McMackin. McMackin plays it into the box. It's loose. It goes off Stimson, and it will be a goal kick for the Fighting Scots. Goal kick, Hannah Johnston will play it out, and it's controlled by the Seahawks. Molly Leary dumps it in. It's controlled again by the Fighting Scots, and cleared by Johnson. It goes over LaBella's head, but Leary is there to retrieve it. Ashton Steele has it. Here's Monette Marshall. She finds Kirsten Close. Seahawks in the midfield, and here come the Fighting Scots. Casey Hayes gets in behind the Seahawks defense. She gets into the box. She plays it across, and it's knocked out by Leary. Close back in, and it's headed in, and it's a goal! The Fighting Scots get on the board. 5.5 minutes gone by. And not a great start for the Seahawks. That's Emily Rodriguez's 4th goal of the season.
Golden goal scored by number 10, Emily Rodriguez.
Now here's Nicole Georges as the Seahawks try to level this game up. Stimson can't hang on to it. And it's cleared out by the Fighting Scots. And DeFalco will clear it back out. It's deflected by Sharon Curtis. It'll be a Seahawk throw in front of the Scots bench. Here's Emily Zambrello's throw in. She plays it to Nicole Gorgeous. It's cleared out. The throw in now. Gets into the box. McMackin knocks it down to Georges. Here's a shot from Amanda Bentz, and it rolls to Giselle Masso. It's Giselle's first save of the afternoon. It's controlled now by the Fighting Scots. LaCroix moving in the midfield. It's knocked away by DeFalco. And Bentz will reset for Natalie LaBella. LaBella to Maxwell to LaBella. And it will run out. It'll be a throw in. It'll be Hannah Johnson who played it out. And then Devin DeFalco will exit.
The match for Salve Regina number 28, Megan Papiro.
For Megan Papiro, she'll have her first action of the day. 6.5 minutes, 7.5 minutes gone by. Run out of play. It'll be a goal kick now. It'll be Monet Marshall, the sophomore from Redmond, Washington, on the goal kick. She plays it to midfield. It's won by Leary. And the Fighting Scots with another chance here. McLaughlin working hard to win that one. She won't do so. It'll be Lexi Potter. Nicole George just can't hold on to it, and it will go out of play. It'll be a throw-in in front of the Seahawk bench for the Fighting Scots. It's controlled now by the Fighting Scots. It's Sharon Curtis. She's looking for options, but Zambrello intercepts the pass. LaCroix tries to keep it in. She does so positively. Ashna Steele is tripped up by Megan Papiro, but it'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks at midfield. It'll be Natalie Labella on the throw-in. Labella plays it back in. LaCroix comes out with it, and McMackin wins it. Zambrello plays it back in. It's controlled now by the Fighting Scots. Ashna Steele. And it's played out now. It'll be a Seahawk throw-in. It'll be Natalie Labella, who's getting her first action of the 2018 season. Bella to Maxwell, back to McMackin, to Labella. And she plays it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in now. Here's Ashton Barkley. Curtis to LaCroix. LaCroix dribbles out of traffic. And now LaCroix has space. She's going to use it. And she went too far with it. As Bentz finds Stimson. And Labella clears. LaCroix plays it in. Here's Casey Hayes. Hayes plays it in. Zambrello trying to clear. And she'll do so. Goes to Georges. Georgia plays it down the line. Looking for Stimson. LaCroix has it in. And they'll reset. Here's Steele. To Johnson. And it's played back in. And Carly Powell will retrieve it. And Paula punts it out. Will cross midfield. It's controlled by Bentz, and McMackin comes out with it. McMackin resets to Leary. Leary looking for Maxwell. Maxwell can't keep it in. It will go out of play. It's controlled now by the Fighting Scots, but Maxwell intercepts. Maxwell finds Stimson. Stimson finds Leary. Molly Leary trying to play it in the box. And now she's in the box with the ball. Here's Leary. And we'll have a substitution now for the Seahawks.
Entering the match for Salve Regina
Jess Watson will replace Natalie Labella.
23, Jessica Watson.
And Catherine Stimson will be replaced by Emily Smith. And the corner here from McMackin. She plays it in the box. Georgia's trying to get head on it. She heads it backwards. Smith's chance. Fog down. They score! Amanda Bentz ties this game up. And the Seahawks get it right back. 6 minutes later, and we have a new game here at Reynolds Field.
Salve Regina goal scored by number 22, Amanda Bentz.
That's Amanda's first goal of the season. And that ball's played long by the Fighting Scots, and Paula will retrieve it. It will run out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Be a goal kick from Molly Leary. Leary's kick is blocked by Rodriguez. And possession's regained by Jess Watson. She finds Leary, who clears it out, and it will go out of play. It'll be a throw-in now for the Fighting Scots. Control now by the Fighting Scots. LaCroix. She plays it in. Zambrello knocks it down, however. Georgia's trying to keep it alive. She does so. It's dumped in now by Curtis. Rodriguez. To Ashna Steele. Steele trying to get in the box. Weaving around. It's a shot from Ashna Steele, and it's gobbled up by Carly Pala. Pala's punt will stay on this side of the field and will bounce over. Megan Papiro fighting for it. She can't get there. It's controlled by the Fighting Scots. Steele finds Barkley to LaCroix. LaCroix to Close. Kirsten Close. Looking for LaCroix. She can't get there. Bentz dumps it into McMackin. But Giselle Massa will get there. That ball's punted and knocked down by Bentz. Smith trying to keep it down as well. Smith plays it back up to McMackin. It's play back in. Steele corrals it, and Maxwell will regain possession for the Seahawks. Smith to Papiro. And she gives it up, looking for Maxwell. And Watson steps in. Here's Bentz, the goal scorer for the Seahawks, and she plays it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in with 30 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. One goal from each side. Here's Watson. She plays it out, and it'll be a throw-in now from midfield for the Scots. That ball's played in now. Here's Ashton Barkley. To LaCroix. To Barkley. And Zambrello comes out with it, and she will play it out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for the Scots in front of the Seahawk bench. And Zambrello will clear it out, looking for McMackin. It's controlled by Kirsten Close. She'll reset it for Hannah Johnson. Hannah Johnson looking for options. She plays Devin LaCroix. Gives up to Zambrello. And LaCroix trips up Zambrello. It'll be a free kick for the Seahawks at midfield. It'll be McLaughlin. She plays it in. LaCroix gets there. Rodriguez gets it over Watson. Watson plays it back to Leary, and Leary clears it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Fighting Scots. It's controlled by them. Rodriguez to Steele. Back to Rodriguez, back to Steele. Maxwell tracking back. She can't get there. Maxwell crosses in, and it just goes wide. It'll be a goal kick, or a corner kick, rather, for the Fighting Scots. Corner from Rodriguez. It's played in. Maxwell will try to get there.
Entering the match for Salve Regina number 2, Kara Cody, and number 25.
Mia Papiro will enter for Nicole Georges, and Kara Cody will enter for Delaney Maxwell. That ball will roll out of play. As Leary's tripped up, it's cleared. And now the throw in now. Leary. It's controlled by the Fighting Scots. Here's Close. She finds LaCroix. Carly Pala will come out and retrieve it. .26.5 remaining here in the first half. And Pala will play it out. Goes off LaCroix. Smith finds McMackin. And the clearance by the Scots goes nowhere. Zamrello. It goes off. The Fighting Scots, it'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks. And now it'll stay in play. McMackin now with a chance. She scores! Abby McMackin. An unassisted goal for her. Another Seahawk game, another McMackin goal. And the Seahawks have scored 2 goals in the last 10 minutes here. And they will take the lead. That ball's played long, and it's corralled by Jess Watson. And it's tried to kept in by Rodriguez. She can't do so. Cody possesses it now, and she loses it. It goes out of play. Busy first half. 3 goals. The Seahawks have 2 of them. And they lead 2-1 here with 25.5 remaining in the first half. It's controlled by the Fighting Scots, however. Hannah Johnson looking for options. She finds Molly Leary, who clears it out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Fighting Scots. Scots will reset. Here's Hannah Johnson to Monet Marshall. And she plays it long. Paula, however, will come out and get there. McLaughlin with a good job there of shielding Lexi Potter from getting there. And Paula punts it out. Unable to get there. McMackin gets there, however, and she's tripped up, and it'll be a free kick. It'll be Molly Leary on the free kick. Leary plays it in. And Rodriguez will get there. It goes to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking for options. She finds Jess Watson, and Watson clears. Looking for McMackin, but she's offsides. It's controlled now by the Fighting Scots. Barkley dumps it in, but it goes right to Paula. Paula controls it now as we await her punt. And she punts it out. It will reach midfield. And it's headed by Barkley. Brought down by Leary. Finds Papiro, who gives it up to the Fighting Scots. Rodriguez to Steele. Steele trying to get through. She gives it up. And McLaughlin clears it out. And Leary clears it out this time. Rolls out Johnson. Finds Marshall. Here's Kirsten Close. Finds LaCroix, who finds Potter. Flicks it on. Asha Steele. And she plays it into Lexi Potter, who's in. Here's a chance for Potter. She scores! Lexi Potter, who leads the Commonwealth Coast Conference in goals, adds another. And we are knotted up at 2.
Gordon College goal scored by number 19, Lexi Potter.
Lexi Potter with a beautiful finish in that upper left-hand corner. It's controlled now by the Fighting Scots. Here's Steele looking for Rodriguez. And it's Asha Steele this time. Steele looking for Rodriguez, who's streaking down the left side. She crosses it in, but Paula's there. Here's Paula. She punts it out. And it's won by the Scots. Cleared out by Close. And Lexi Potter is onside. She's in. Paula comes out, and Potter took a huge touch there. Lexi Potter looking for her second goal in under a minute. And here's Carly Paula. She punts it out. It's won by Barkley. Leary controlling it now. Cody flicks it on for McMackin. Dumped in.
15, who are you in for?
Casey Hayes will be replaced by Casey Miller.
Casey Miller.
Casey Miller's a freshman from Cedar Crest, New Mexico. And the Fighting Scots control with Ashton Barkley. Barkley surveying her options. Looking for Ashley Steele. It's intercepted by Kara Cody. Zamrello. She swings and misses. Casey Miller finds Devin LaCroix. LaCroix loses it to Jess Watson, who clears it out for Kara Cody. Cody loses track of it, and she's tripped up. And it will be a free kick from midfield. Cody looks shaken up, but she gets up and she walks it off. .20:14 remaining here in the first half. Ball's played back in. Knocked out by the Scots, but played back in by Smith. LaCroix trying to get there. And she will not get rid of it. Smith plays it in, knocked away. Rodriguez. And Bentz gets there. Here's Asha Steele. Steele leaves it for Monet. Barkley. Sharon Curtis. Trying to put it over the top of McLaughlin, intercepts. Papiro. Thought Smith was running onto it, and she didn't. Barkley to Steele. To Mills. Lexi Potter with a great chance. And she misses wide. And Caleb McLaughlin retrieves the ball. It'll be a goal kick. McLaughlin will be on it. McLaughlin's free kick, goal kick is short, but it's headed right back to her. She'll try again, and she gets even less on this one. Comes out, here's Lexi Potter tried to play it through, but it rolls to Carly Pala. And Pala plays this one out. Smith trying to get there. Steele intercepts. Watson to Cody. It's controlled by Smith. Papiro knocked away by LaCroix. Barkley to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for Asha Steele. Watson. Molly Leary looking for Bentz. Jess Watson will clear it out, and it will be a throw-in for the Fighting Scots with 17.5 remaining here in the first half. It's controlled by the Fighting Scots now. They play it in. Potter trying to get there. Zamorello prevents a corner, and it'll be a throw-in for the Fighting Scots. It'll be Devin LaCroix on the throw-in. LaCroix. And it's a corner for the Fighting Scots. It'll be Asha Steele. It's played in by Steele. And Paula jumps up and gets there. Carly Paula celebrating her senior day. She plays it out. McMackin wins it to Papiro. She gives it up to Asha Steele. Steele finds Rodriguez, and that ball will stay in play. No, it won't. It will go out of play. It'll be a throw-in. It goes off of McMackin, and it'll be a throw-in now for the Fighting Scots. Control now by the Scots. LaCroix tried to look for Sharon Curtis there, couldn't find her. Zamorello will take the throw-in. Looking for options. It's run by Sharon Curtis. McMackin. Mia Papiro. Dumps it in for Bentz, and she can't get there as it's gobbled up by Giselle Mazzo. Mazzo punts it out towards midfield. LaCroix can't get there. Zamorello to Papiro. She plays it to Ashton Barkley. Papiro to Bentz. Looking for McMackin, and she can't run onto it. As Mazzo gets that one. And she punts it out. McLaughlin finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez dumps it in for great save by Paulo there. And Paula clears. Cody tried to get in front of her punch. She couldn't do so. Zamorello is stopped by LaCroix. And LaCroix will take her space. Blows by Papiro. She's trying to get by McLaughlin. She does so. Looking for Steele. She finds Asha. Asha Steele dribbling into the box. It's cleared out by the Seahawks, but the Scots keep it in. Rodriguez with the ball on her left foot, plays it into the box for Lexi Potter, and it goes wide.
Entering the match for Salve Regina number 18, Molly Breslin.
Molly Breslin replaces Megan Papiro. And the goal kick is cleared out. LaCroix gets into that one, and she's a little shaken up. Asha Steele to LaCroix. LaCroix plays it along to Potter, but Potter will not get there. Zambrello and Paula will get there. Carly will get this one. Carly plays this one out. Drifts towards the left side. It's won by Monet Marshall. Controlled by Rodriguez. Finds LaCroix. LaCroix taking her space. Finds Potter. Potter to Steele. And it's cleared out by the Seahawks. Breslin and McMackin fighting with Barkley, and McMackin comes up with it. There's Jess Watson possessing now. Watson finds Kara Cody. Cody stopped by Rodriguez. And Casey Miller will take off. Pass Watson. Miller with a shot, and it's right at Carly Paula. And Paula's punt goes way past midfield. It's controlled now. Barkley wins it in the air. Rodriguez flicks it over. It goes right to Cody. Kara controlling it. She looks for McMackin. Abby has it. To Kara Cody. Breslin trying to keep possession for the Seahawks. She can't do so as Asha Steele comes up with it. Steele finds Miller. There's a chance for Casey Miller. Mia Papiro doing a good job getting their back post, getting it. Lexi Potter to shot. It's off the post. And Smith clears. And Zambrello dumps it out. Seahawks avoiding a crisis there. Here's Lexi Potter now. McLaughlin gets to it. Gets it to Mia Papiro. Papiro gets by Sharon Curtis, plays it to Abby McMackin. Papiro finds McMackin, who's down the line. McMackin to Papiro. To Molly Breslin. Breslin looking for Cody. She can't find her. And it's controlled now by the Seahawks. McLaughlin. And it looked like McMackin took a ball to the face there. There'll be a throw now for the Seahawks. It'll be Kara Cody. 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. We're knotted up at 2. Told by Bentz, who finds McMackin, and she's knocked down, and it'll be a free kick for the Seahawks. McMackin, we await her free kick. Abby's free kick is played in. It's up. That's a great save there. Giselle Masso, Molly Leary got to that one. And we'll have substitutions for both teams. Margaret
Entering
Hanley
for Gordon, number
will
2,
replace
Tamir Shearer.
Mia Papiro.
Entering for Salve Regina,
And
number
Tamar
27,
Shearer will
Margaret
replace
Hanley.
Emily Rodriguez. It'll be a corner kick for Zambrello. Zambrello's free kick is played in. And Casey Miller comes out with it. Miller blowing past Smith. And Miller gets into the teeth of the defense for the Seahawks, and she hits it, and it goes well wide. It'll be a goal kick. Be a goal kick now. It'll be Kayla McLaughlin. McLaughlin plays it in. Sombrello. Hanley keeps it in to McMackin, who flicks it on for Leary. Leary knocks it onto herself. It's cleared away by Hannah Johnson. Leary keeps it alive, and she trips over the ball. And now the Scots will look to regain possession. They can't do so. It'll be a foul on Molly Leary, and the Scots will take over. So here's a free kick now. Monet Marshall, sophomore from Redmond, Washington. Abby McMackin awaiting the free kick in front of her. And here's a chance now for the Scots. Shearer streaking down the left side. Knocked away by Molly Leary, and it'll be a throw-in now for the Scots. It's played in. Steele has it. Finds Barkley. And Smith gets rid of it. Finds McMackin. McMackin shielding it. And she looks for Hanley, and she will not get it to her. It's knocked away by Sharon Curtis. Curtis looking for Potter. She can't find her. LaCroix, however, regains possession. LaCroix. And that ball's played in. And Leary will get there before Paula. It's still in. And now it's out. Steele's corner. Steer post. Smith gets there. Second chance effort for the Scots, and it will roll out of play, and it'll be a goal kick. And Sam Redmond will replace Kara Cody with 5.5 remaining.
Match for Salve Regina, number 3, Samantha Redmond.
Leary's goal kick is knocked down by Steele. Hanley charges it with Potter. Steele comes out with it, looking for Casey Miller. And Emily Smith comes out with it. Molly Leary battling for it. And it'll be a free kick for the Seahawks because you can't play on the ground. And the Seahawks will take over. It'll be a free kick for Kayla McLaughlin just in front of the midfield line. McLaughlin now. McLaughlin plays this one in. Sam Redmond into her first action. Barkley clears. Watson plays it right back. Johnson finds Asha Steele. Asha Steele finds Devin LaCroix. And LaCroix couldn't get a handle on that one. Control now by Kirsten Close. Here's Molly Leary. It's brought down by McLaughlin. Here's Lexi Potter trying to get through, and Paula will come out and retrieve that ball. Just under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. We're knotted up at 2 here from Reynolds Field. Senior day for the Salve Regina women's soccer team. Johnson plays it up to Lexi Potter. Here's Potter trying to get by McLaughlin. She plays it in, and Paula knocks it down. Steele was charging the net, but Paula doing a good job there, preventing the long rebound. And Paula plays it in. It's controlled now by Watson. Sam Redmond coming to it. She can't get there. Steele. Watson stopping her in her tracks. It's reset by the Scots. LaCroix. Finds Sharon Curtis. Back to LaCroix. And she dumps it in, and Steele will try to run onto it. She can't do so, and Paula will get there. Here's Paula's punt. Gets past midfield. Redmond fights with it. She can't come out with it. Steele. Knocking it on for Casey Miller. She's going to get there. Casey Miller fighting with Jess Watson, but Watson will come out with it. And she will clear it out. And it's a throw in now. Scots keeping possession and they lose it. Bentz finds McMackin. McMackin finds Molly Breslin, who's looking for Abby McMackin. McMackin trying to run onto it. She's going to get there, but not before. Oh, she loses it. The McMackin shot is blocked, and it's cleared out. Giselle Mazzo had the ball, lost it, and it was on the foot of Abby McMackin. It'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks with 99 seconds remaining here in the first half. McMackin now shielding the ball from Monet Marshall. It'll go out of play. And McMackin will take the throw in herself. McMackin, and it's cleared out now. Watson plays it back in. Control now by the Fighting Scots. Clear, goes right to Smith. Smith with a chance. She weaves through. Smith's shot is gobbled up by Giselle Mazzo. Junior goalkeeper. With 1 minute remaining here in the first half.
1 minute left in the period.
Hanley trying to win that one in the air. She can't do so. Zimrello comes out with it. Molly Breslin working hard to get that ball back. Barkley dumps it in. Goes to Tamar Shearer. It's cleared out again by Molly Leary onto Lawrence Avenue. And it's controlled now by the Fighting Scots. Monet Marshall finds Kirsten Close. Devin LaCroix to Asha Steele. And Carly Paula will gain possession for the Seahawks with 15 seconds remaining in the first half.
10,
Paula controls
9,
it, plays it up.
8, 7,
The ball's in the air.
5,
Two Scots fighting for it.
4, 3, 2,
And that will conclude the action-packed first half. Gordon got us started with the scoring until the Seahawks had 2 until that goal was answered from Lexi Potter. We are 2-2 on senior day here at Salve Regina University for the women's soccer team. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the call of the second half. Senior day here at Reynolds Field, and we're back for the second half. We're knotted up at 2. Emily Rodriguez opened up the scoring before Amanda Bentz got us locked and loaded and tied up. Abby McMackin gave the Seahawks the lead. And then Lexi Potter tied this one up. And that's where we stand at 2-2 with 45 minutes remaining here. Just before 4:30 on Saturday afternoon. And it's controlled by the Fighting Scots, Emily Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking for Ashton Barkley, and she won't find her. Here's Jess Watson with the throw-in from midfield, right in front of us. Watson's throw goes to Cody. McMackin flicks it along. Steal. And DeFalco back in. Here's DeFalco with a chance. She hits it, and it goes off the gloves of Giselle Mazzo and out of play. It'll be a corner kick for the Seahawks early in the second half. It'll be Mia Papiro on the corner kick. Papiro plays it near post. Cody tries to get there. She can't. Watson plays it back in, and it goes to Papiro. Papiro plays it into the box. It's out by the Scots. Trying to flick it along, and it goes to Giselle Mazzo. And Mazzo's punt will reach midfield. Be DeFalco. Sombrello trying to get there. She can't. And Papiro dumps it back in, looking for McMackin. McMackin knocks it on. And it'll go back to Giselle Mazzo. Wearing her protective goggles. The ball's dumped in, looking for Rodriguez. But Watson's there to get it. Here comes Karakoti. Here's Asha Steele. Steele gets a hold of one, and it goes wide, but Paula will keep it in play. Carly's punt. Comes to the right side, and it's controlled by Ashton Barkley. Steele dumps it in for Rodriguez, and Watson will play it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Fighting Scots. Played in. Ashton Barkley knocks it on. She gets into the box. She finds Casey Miller, whose shot's blocked, and it is cleared out by Watson. Falco trying to intercept it from LaCroix. Here's Casey Miller. Her shot's blocked. Fighting Scots keeping the pressure up as we begin the second half. Papiro trying to get it out. Zimbrello fighting, and she will come out with it. The possession for the Seahawks. It'll be a throw-in for them. LaCroix. There's Devin LaCroix streaking down the middle. LaCroix trying to find Casey Miller. And Molly Leary will prevent that. It'll be a throw-in now for the Seahawks. Be Lexi Potter on the throw-in. Potter finds LaCroix. LaCroix, they play it in. Rodriguez with a chance. And it's knocked away. DeFalco finds Karakoti. Cody gets by Rodriguez, and Cody plays it down the line for McMackin. McMackin runs past her bench. She has space. She's going to take it. Papiro, DeFalco, and Cody getting into the box. McMackin with a left-footed shot. She scores! Abby McMackin, her second of the afternoon from Karakoti. And just like that, the Seahawks take a 3-2 lead with 4 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Salve Regina goal scored by number 10, Abby McMackin. Assisted by number 2, Kara Cody.
That's McMackin's 14th of the campaign. Her second goal on her senior day. And the Seahawks lead 3-2 just as we began play here in the second half. Here's Zemrello now. She regains possession for the Seahawks. She finds Papiro, who dumps it into McMackin. Her clearance is blocked by Abby. Abby regains possession. Tangled up with Kirsten Close. McMackin shielding it, and Close clears it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks. So throw now gets into the box. Bentz trying to knock it on. And Giselle Mazzo will get there. Just under 5 minutes played here in the second half. The Seahawks regain their lead. It's now 3-2. LaCroix can't win that one, but Zemrello can, but it goes right to LaCroix. She brings it down. And it will be out of play. It'll be a throw-in now for the Seahawks. Zemrello looking for McMackin. She finds her. Abby plays it. Kirsten Close comes up with it. And the Scots regain possession. And they let it run out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks. Here's Emily Zemrello. She throws it in. It goes right back to her. Zemrello finds Papiro. Looking for McMackin. And it will roll to Giselle Mazzo. She's been very busy so far in this second half. Mazzo's punt will get past midfield. It will go over Bentz's head. Barkley takes a shot to the face, but Bentz will continue to play on. Bentz looking for McMackin. She can't find her as the pass is intercepted, and here comes Devin LaCroix. LaCroix plays it long for Lexi Potter. Lexi Potter cannot save it, and it will be a throw-in. And LaCroix strips Zemrello. LaCroix gets into the box. She finds Casey Miller. And it'll be a goal kick for the Seahawks there. Seahawks trying to improve to 3-3. 4-3 in CCC play. And the Fighting Scots trying to avoid going 4-3, trying to go 5-2. LaCroix jumps over Papiro.
Number
15. So chance now for the Scots. Goes wide as a chance, and it goes over the net into the parking lot of the Antone Academic Center.
Entering the match for Gordon, number 3, Casey Hayes. Entering the match for Salve Regina, number 28, Megan Papiro.
Papiro replaces Amanda Bentz. And Casey Hayes replaces Casey Miller. And McLaughlin, her goal kick. Saved by Watson, saved by Cody. LaCroix corrals it for the Fighting Scots. Ball will roll out of play. Ball's played in now. Back lines going back and forth. Watson cannot corral that one, but she fights back to get it. Watson with Rodriguez. Rodriguez blows by her, but Cody stops her in her tracks. And it will be a foul. Jess Watson showing that Long Island hostility there. It'll be a free kick. Maxwell, Cody, McMackin, Cody, and Papiro. The ball's played in. Tadon Paula comes out to get it. She slides. And it will be a corner kick. And it looks like Carly Paula is shaken up there. Paula came out, dove for the ball. And it looks like she got clipped. Carly appears to be okay. It'll be a corner now. Here's LaCroix. They go short. LaCroix plays it in. And Paula punches it away. And Papiro has it. She lets it go. Papiro trying to fight back. It'll be a throw-in now for the Fighting Scots. Barkley stripped. It's controlled now by LaCroix of the Scots. Hannah Johnson. Johnson finds LaCroix. LaCroix's pass is deflected by DeFalco. Papiro comes out with it. That ball's dumped in. It goes right to Molly Leary. Watson. It'll be a throw in for Jess Watson in front of the Fighting Scots bench. 34 minutes remaining here from Reynolds Field. Seahawks on top, 3-2. And Jess Watson will do it again. Rodriguez trying to keep that one, and Cody gets it, however. And McMackin is tripped up, and it'll be a foul.
The official stops the clock.
So Hannah Johnson will take the free kick right in front of us. She rolls it to Kirsten Close. Close, dumping it in. And Casey Hayes cannot control that one. It'll go out of play. Papiro, that ball rolls out of play. Here's DeFalco. She knocks it on. Falco loses it. Control now by Barkley. LaCroix to back to Barkley. And McLaughlin steps in there. Papiro has it, finds McMackin. McMackin looking for Cody. Cody is tripped up by LaCroix at midfield, and it'll be a free kick. It'll be Kayla McLaughlin from midfield. McLaughlin. McMackin trying to flick it on. It will go out of play, and it will be a throw-in for the Seahawks in front of their own bench. And nope, it'll be a throw-in for the Fighting Scots. Here's LaCroix. LaCroix knocks it by Watson. Molly Leary clears it back out, however. McMackin controls it. She finds Cody. Cody to DeFalco. Trying to knock it on from McMackin. Here's Barkley. There's Monet Marshall to LaCroix. Cody intercepts that one and plays it long for McMackin. She tries to run onto it. And Monet will send it long, and it will be a throw-in for the Seahawks. Kara Cody will take her throw-in from the baseball portion of Reynolds Field. Cody's throw into McMackin. It's knocked away from her. And Monet Marshall is down yet again. And with 30-13 remaining in the second half, we get a stoppage as Monet Marshall is down. And we'll step aside for a few seconds. Welcome back. It appears Monet Marshall is okay. She's just taking a second to get herself together. It'll be a throw-in. Cody will play it in. It'll be a free kick now. It'll be Monet Marshall. See if she's all right. She appears all right from that free kick. Falco can't win it. Papiro. Zambrello can't hang on to that one. It'll be a throw in. Throw in now for Zambrello. Papiro hits it off herself. DeFalco swings and misses. She clears it out for Papiro. Papiro looking for McMackin, who's trying to get there. Abby McMackin. She takes a touch. Cody coming in far post. And it's cleared out by Johnson. DeFalco heads it, keeps it in. And DeFalco knocks down LaCroix. And we'll resume play here. LaCroix. It's controlled now by Sharon Curtis. She finds Devin LaCroix. LaCroix to Potter. Back to Casey Hayes. Hayes plays it in. And Paula gobbles that ball. 28-10 remaining in the second half. Paula's punt Will stay on this side. He's going right to Caracode. She can't corral it, though. Here's Asha Steele. Watson plays it in her own box. Trying to shield it out, and she'll do so. It'll be a goal kick. It'll be Kayla McLaughlin on the free kick. Goal kick. That ball's cleared out. Cody. And McLaughlin does the rest. Papiro knocks it out for DeFalco. DeFalco trying to get there. Goes right to McMackin. McMackin is stripped by Ashton Barkley. Ashton Barkley plays it back to Kirsten Close, who dumps it in. And Smith controls it. McLaughlin trying to get rid of it. She can't. We'll go out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Fighting Scots. LaCroix. Zambrello trying to prevent the corner here. Cross will go in, and it'll be a goal kick for the Seahawks. Kaylin McLaughlin will resume her goal kick duties for now. McLaughlin. She clears. Kirsten Close keeps it in. Smith plays it back to her. And Close is hit hard. It'll be a free kick for the Fighting Scots. Just from midfield. They will go short. It'll be Hannah Johnson. Monet Marshall knocks it past Cody and Watson. Rodriguez trying to get there. And that's a foul on Molly Leary. It'll be a free kick. Here's Asha Steele with 25-10 remaining in the second half, trying to level up this game for the Fighting Scots. The ball's played in. Johnson's knee, and she scores! It goes off of Hannah Johnson's leg and into the back of the net. And with 25:07 remaining here in the second half, we are all square at 3. Yeah, Johnson from 21 from 10. That's Hannah Johnson's first of the season. From 10. And now the Seahawks will resume play. It's a shot from
Gordon goal by number 21, Hannah Johnson, assisted by number 10, Emily Rodriguez.
And Paula's punt will reach midfield. Falco flicks it on. McMackin trying to get there. DeFalco. Mia Papiro. Looking for DeFalco. She can't get there. Steele. McLaughlin intercepts that pass. Here's LaCroix. LaCroix knocks it in for Casey Hayes. Hayes plays it far post. Nobody's there. And that ball is still in play. Emily Rodriguez, who has a goal and an assist in this one, to Asha Steele, who hits it, and Paula's there. Ball's played out now. LaCroix wins it. It goes to McMackin. Abby lays it off for Zamrello, who trips over the ball and gets lucky there. Is called for, gets a free kick.
Lexi, touch turns.
McLaughlin's free kick. Here's LaCroix now trying to get it out, fighting with Smith. And McLaughlin will play it back in. McMackin trying to run onto it. McMackin's going to get there. She hits it. And Giselle Mazzo there to make the stop. 22.5 remaining here in the second half. We're knotted at 3. Falco wins that one. Smith, LaCroix, and Zamrello's there to intercept. And Papiro unable to keep it in. It'll be a throw-in for the Fighting Scots. Ashton Barkley. Ashton Steele, back to Barkley. And it's cleared out. Smith. Devin LaCroix. Resets for Hannah Johnson to Monet Marshall. Monet Marshall right in front of us. She loses it.
Hey, let's go, Blue. Let's go, Blue. Come on, finish this out, Blue.
Ending the match for Salve Regina number 4, Nicole Gorges. Number 22, Amanda Bentz. And number 27,
Gorgeous, Bentz,
Margaret Hanley.
and Margaret Hanley enter for the Seahawks here. Jess Watson with the throw-in right in front of us. Hanley. There's Watson. Is it back in? There's Ashton Barkley. Steele doing a good job keeping that ball in. Watson, however, just clears. Hannah Johnson plays it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks. It'll be Marley Breslin entering for Devin DeFalco.
Ending the match for Salve Regina number 18, Molly Breslin.
Buddy Marshall trying to keep it in. Hanley does a good job winning a throw in there. And the Seahawks have a throw in right in front of their own bench. Watson finds Bentz. Hanley switches the field to Zamrello. Here's Asha Steele. And Barkley clears. McLaughlin with a good step there, but Lexi Potter takes over. Potter looking for Casey Hayes. She can't get there, but Hayes fights back and gets it back, and it'll be a throw-in for these Fighting Scots. Under 20 minutes remaining here in the second half. Potter is stopped by Zamrello. That's cleared out. Molly Breslin looking to keep going. Breslin trying to knock it on from McMackin. Breslin, we're going to keep playing here. Barkley knocks it away. LaCroix to Sharon Curtis. Curtis dumps it in. That ball's across, and it goes across the mouth of the goal to no avail. And it will be a goal kick for the Seahawks. Goal kick by McLaughlin, short. But Leary, Molly Breslin comes out with it. Breslin looking for Zamrello. She can't find her, and it goes to Hannah. Goes to Sharon Curtis. Curtis dumps it in. Curtis looking for Potter. Potter's cross. And it will be a goal kick now for the Seahawks. Molly Leary will take the goal kick with 18 minutes remaining in this contest. Free kick is played in. Zumbrello. Nicole Georges. Controlled now by LaCroix. LaCroix. Barkley to LaCroix. Here's McLaughlin trying to fight through. She does so. There'll be a throw in now for the Fighting Scots. Here's Barkley. Barkley with a left-footed drive. And it's off the bar, off Carly Pala. And no goal. Carly Pala there getting up, preventing the goal. And we remain level. Pala will punt it out now. McMackin trying to get there. Control by Kirsten Close. It's dumped in by the Fighting Scots. Lexi Potter trying to get there. Potter is tripped up, but there's no call, and it will be Carly Pala's ball for now. And here's Pala. Her punt goes to Smith. But Steele comes out with it, and she's looking for Potter. Leary dumps it to Zumbrello. Zumbrello fighting with Casey Hayes. And McMackin comes out with it, and she loses it right away. Steele dumps it in. Rodriguez trying to get there. Rodriguez is going to beat Jess Watson to the ball. Rodriguez in the corner. Watson fighting with it. Watson knocks it out. It'll be a goal kick, a throw-in. Ball's played in. Here's a chance. So it's in front. And Lexi Potter scores. It's Potter's second of the afternoon. And the Fighting Scots regain their lead. It's 4-3 here with 15:24 remaining. Margaret Hanley, Molly Breslin, Nicole Georges will exit. Delaney Maxwell, Devin DeFalco, and Mia Papiro re-enter. 15.5 remaining. The Seahawks need a goal here to level this one up.
Gordon College goal scored by number 19.
Here's LaCroix.
Lexi Potter.
Took out 4.
Entering the match for Salve Regina, number 5, Devin DeFalco.
Cleared out by the Seahawks now. Barkley keeping it in.
Mia Papiro.
Seahawks trying to regain possession. Amanda Bentz does so. And it's cleared out. But it's swung right back in by the Fighting Scots. Maxwell trying to scoot by. She can't do so.
25 for 18.
Bentz fighting hard. She gets there. And Bentz is tripped up. It'll be a free kick. Seahawks have a free kick. It'll be Kayla McLaughlin who has assumed the duties of the goal kick and the defensive free kicks this afternoon. She plays it in. Asher Steele gets there right away. Potter to Steele. LaCroix. LaCroix finds Emily Rodriguez. Rodriguez knocked away by Smith, and it'll be a throw in for the Fighting Scots. Just a free kick he'd throw in now. Barkley. Steele almost got there. She can't do so. 13 minutes remaining here. The Fighting Scots lead 4-3. Rodriguez is throwing. Surveying her options. Barkley gets there. Emily Rodriguez gets around Jess Watson. Rodriguez's cross over Paula. There's a header. A great save by Carly Paula. Scots with a chance to double up their lead, but not on Carly Paula's watch. And she keeps this a one-goal game. We're lofted out here. Barkley. Here's Devin DeFalco. DeFalco leaves it for McMackin. McMackin trying to fight through. And it's stopped by the Scots. It'll be Jess Watson on the throw-in. Watson's throwing. This to Amanda Bentz. Knocked away by Papiro. And Rodriguez dumps it over Watson. Watson will go back to Paula. Potter almost got there. LaCroix wins that one. Asha Steele has it now. Sharon Curtis. She possesses. Gives it to Casey Hayes. Hayes to LaCroix, back to Hayes. Hayes plays it into the box, and Paula will get there. 11.5. Remaining here from Reynolds Field. 5 o'clock on the dot. The ball's played back in. Smith. Monet Marshall dumps it in. Molly Leary lost it in the sun, but was able to get there. Zamrello. LaCroix tripped up, but we'll keep playing. Zamrello. Zamrello plays it looking for Maxwell. And Sharon Curtis hits a fan. But we'll keep playing here. Ball's flicked on by McMackin. McMackin knocks it on from Axel, who's it's intercepted. That ball's deflected off the referee. Goes right to Jess Watson. Watson with space. Rodriguez meets her halfway. Watson's going to keep going, and Watson with a late tackle, but we're going to keep going. That ball will roll out, and it will be a throw in. To throw in for the Seahawks here. Kristen Redding will enter.
No, he didn't check in.
Just under 10 minutes remaining here now. Casey Hayes exits for Kristen Redding, and Tamar Shearer enters for Emily Rodriguez.
Running a match for Gordon, number 2, Tamar Shearer. Number 10, Emily Rodriguez.
Zarmello wins that one. Goes to Bentz, who loses it. DeFalco slides, getting it away from LaCroix. That ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Seahawks. And Kara Cody will enter for Delaney Maxwell.
Running a match for Salve Regina, number 2, Kara Cody.
To throw in now, Zamrello. Looking for DeFalco. DeFalco falls. To throw in now for the Seahawks again. Zamrello takes it quickly. Finds McMackin. Abby streaking down the left side. And she will win a corner kick. 8.5 remaining here. The Seahawks desperate for a goal here. Trying to avoid going 3 and 4 in CCC play. Here's the corner kick. It's played in. McMackin trying to get a head on it. She can't do so. Watson hits it. It's off the bar. The rebound goes back to Watson, who plays it in again, and it goes over the net. And the Seahawks so close to tying this one up. Jess Watson with 2 chances, one off the bar and one over the net. And here's the goal kick. It's played in. It'll be a throw for the Seahawks now on the left side. Zamrello finds DeFalco, flicks it on. Cody can't keep it in. It'll be a throw for the Scots now. Here's Sharon Curtis. Zamrello. DeFalco has it. She looks for McMackin. Abby has it. It'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks.
Lexi, go back and help, Lex.
The throw-in, DeFalco. That ball will roll to Giselle Mazzo. Mazzo's punt will reach midfield. They'll go over Bentz. Smith gets there, heads it up. And Watson plays it away. McMackin was offsides, and they were going to call her offsides. So a free kick now. Hannah John. Monet Marshall, pardon. Marshall, her free kick is cleared out. Cody trying to get there. She can. Zamrello knocks it down. And Zamrello's call for the foul on Kristen Redding. It'll be a free kick for the Fighting Scots. Fighting Scots will take their time here setting up this free kick. LaCroix to Asha Steele, who plays it in the box, knocked away by McLaughlin. And Papiro dumps it out. McMackin chasing. That ball's played in. It's going to stay in, though. Papiro, and her knock-on is knocked away by Hannah Johnson, and Johnson clears. Watson gets it. Smith knocks it on. Shearer has it now. Shearer loses it to Papiro, who finds Bentz. Watson finds Papiro. Just under 5 remaining now. That ball will roll to Giselle Mazzo. Mazzo's punt is cleared. It's knocked on by the Fighting Scots. The ball's going to roll. And Paula will come out and get there. That ball is punted away. It's won by Barkley. Watson plays it back in. DeFalco trying to come back to get it. She tries to knock it down. She can't do so. It's won by the Scots. DeFalco trips up Barkley. It'll be a free kick at midfield with 4 minutes remaining here at Reynolds Field. Free kick is played in. Papiro has it. Just in front of the corner flag. She's going down the line. It goes off of Papiro. It'll be a throw-in now for the Fighting Scots. LaCroix has it. Here's Lexi Potter seeking her third of the day. It's knocked away. DeFalco has it. DeFalco trying to keep possession for the Seahawks. She loses it. Steele knocks it away. LaCroix has it now. She finds Lexi Potter, who dumps it in for Kristen Redding. Redding trying to get across in on Zemrello. Redding has it in the box. She loses it. Goes to LaCroix. LaCroix plays it in. It's deflected out. Here's Barkley. Barkley to Marshall. And that ball will run past Shearer, and it will be a goal kick. A goal kick by Leary is taken quickly. Papiro has it. She has space. Shearer's right behind her. However, she lofts it in. It was off of Johnson. It's controlled by Steele now. Steele will loft it in. Watson will let it go over her head. It'll be a throw-in for the Seahawks. Watson to Papiro. Papiro trying to go down the line to McMackin. McMackin is stopped. Barkley. Watson will let it roll out.
10, who are you in for?
10. 10. 10.
There's Smith. Here's Papiro. The ball's played in. Moza with a great play. And it goes wide. It'll be a corner for the Seahawks.
How did she not hear you calling in?
1:99 seconds remaining here. Here's a corner for the Seahawks trying to tie this game up. Ball's played in. And it goes over. It'll be another corner from the other side. It'll be Papiro. Seahawks with 6 in the box. Papiro's corner is in. McMackin's header is off the bar and over the net. Great chance for the Seahawks there.
1 minute left in the period.
And Emily Rodriguez will replace Shearer with 1 minute left. Exactly 1 minute remaining here from Reynolds Field. Goal kick is played out. McLaughlin has it. McLaughlin plays it back in. Here's Redding trying to keep possession. Zemrello finds DeFalco. DeFalco knocks it on. And nothing will happen there. Smith lofts it in. McMackin trying to keep it alive. 30 seconds remaining here. Cody. Cody trying to knock on. It's out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Fighting Scots. 20 seconds remaining. That ball's played in now. Potter has it. And it's cleared out by the Fighting Scots. 10 seconds remaining.
10, 9,
Leary has it.
8,
Leary lofts it in.
6,
Seahawks trying to gain possession.
4, 3,
McLaughlin.
2,
And that will do it. A back and forth affair, and the Salve Regina Seahawks come up short on senior day. They fall 4-3 to the Fighting Scots of Gordon College. The Seahawks have one more conference game remaining and one more regular season game remaining. They'll be home on Tuesday afternoon at 3 o'clock, where they will host Nichols, and then we will await to see will head for the playoffs next weekend. I'm Sal Gualteri. Thank you for joining us, and enjoy your weekend. Have a good night, everybody.